Hey guys, welcome back to Clever TV. I am Jocelyn Davis hanging out in the lounge today with Matt Palmer, recording artist. So who better to get all the inside scoop, opinions, than someone who actually works in the music world? So Matt.
Yes.
I'm assuming you listen to music.
I do, yes, strangely enough.
You do. So who would you kind of say that you're really excited about right now that's out there?
A new artist I'm really excited about, I actually mentioned him earlier, is Bruno Mars.
Love him.
If you saw him on SNL, I feel like that soundstage is a little strange and like a lot of times it's hard to stay on, but his performances were like unbelievable. Like I had to rewatch them. Vocally, I feel like, I don't know, there are times where he kind of feels like, not to say
Right,
he's
anything
like
bad,
this, but
right.
he kind of feels like Michael Jackson would feel like, cause like
Acoustically or something,
and like
right.
not many people can get up to those notes. Like as a guy, like he can hit some notes that I'm like, okay, I'm never gonna
really,
try
like,
that.
Feel
Yeah.
what he's trying to relay.
Absolutely.
I feel like through his voice.
Absolutely, and his style is so soulful, and the whole album has such varied influences. So if you just know the single "Just the Way You Are," like the deeper cuts on that are even more soulful and more organic, and they have a really cool live feel to them. So
yeah, and he kind of does the rock and roll thing,
Yeah.
the hip hop thing with some of the people he's collaborated with, which I think is
Absolutely.
so interesting.
Yeah.
What sorts of like female artists
Female
would you
artists?
say that you're really interested in right now?
I actually, I feel like this is maybe people would not expect me to like this so much, but I am a big fan of Taylor Swift's new album. I think
love her.
from a songwriting standpoint, the fact that she, wrote this whole album without any co-writers, just all by herself, and they really are well-built pop songs that are structurally so interesting and beyond the like guessing game of like whose song is this about,
Which is what I'm totally
which is
obsessed with.
interesting,
Let's not
absolutely,
lie,
but
yeah.
I think she just knows how to make a really well-crafted song, and as many people could say, oh, well, it's her co-writer, it's her producer. Like,
It's not.
This was all her,
Yeah.
and it's really a successful album. Like, I enjoy listening to it from start to finish, and I don't know.
Well, I find what she said really interesting, and you'd probably love this too, being that you are a songwriter. She was telling someone, who's asking, aren't you tired, aren't you exhausted? And she said, no, I mean, I've been writing this album for the past 2 years. My brain hurts. Like,
Right.
I feel so just free now. I mean,
Right.
do you find that when you're writing music, it's the same thing?
I definitely feel like, if even with these songs that I'm putting out on Let Go, some of these songs I wrote in 2007 almost. So
Whoa.
the fact that
Yeah.
so much time has passed and like now is the time that the public gets to hear them. Like since being out here for 2 weeks, I've written 4 or 5 new songs that I'm like, oh, I want everyone to hear this. So
You're inspired.
Exactly, I'm inspired, and I think it's understandable for it to be, difficult for her to like hold on to these songs that she's so proud of for such an extended amount of time, because she was working on that last record for
For a
years
long
and
time.
years and on
Yeah.
tour, and so I bet she's very excited to get it out.
I gotta ask you, because
Yes.
you're rocking these sweet glasses
Yes.
and members only jacket on the back of your album. What do you think about the Biebs? He's been rocking these glasses as an artist.
Right.
What's your take on him?
I think Justin Bieber is undeniably talented. As much as people, some people
wanna
out
hate
there,
him,
they want to.
but he's
They want
amazing.
to. But if you watch him perform, like on the VMAs, his whole medley he did, he's got a great entertainment value. And like, sure, he's 16, but if he can do it, he can do it. It's like Willow Smith, like she put out her song.
Whip My Hair.
And it's like
What is up?
She's 9, but that's a hot record. Who cares? I don't care if she's 9
Exactly.
or 49. That's a great song, and so that's why
It's
it gets
undeniable,
attention. It's undeniable.
honestly.
Absolutely.
Last question, who should we be listening to that we're not listening to? Besides you,
Besides
which I
me?
already am. Yeah.
Not already listening to. I'm a big fan of another songwriter out there who I actually don't know if he's officially an artist, but he co-wrote My Life Would Suck Without You by Kelly Clarkson,
Love it.
and he co-wrote Circus by Britney Spears, a guy named Claude Kelly. And he, if you look him up on YouTube, he's got an amazing voice, and he's, been able to obviously write such great songs for other people, but personally, I feel like he should make an album of his own because he's incredibly talented.
Do you
as
know
well.
Claude Kelly?
I know him through a friend, but I
Okay.
don't personally know him like one-on-one. I couldn't call him up or anything.
Well, gosh darn, Claude, if you're watching, let's get this going. What do you say?
I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you so much for all of your insight and
Yeah.
expertise.
Yes.
I feel like I've
course.
learned a lot
Well,
that I can share with the world.
Good. That's what I'm here for.
Come back anytime. You can be our music expert.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks, guys, so much for watching. For more info on music, entertainment, and a whole lot more, stick with us right here at Clever TV. See you guys later.